Have you ever been confused by your feelings for someone who is both wonderful and terrible to be around at the same time? Hi, I am a licensed marriage and family therapist, and today we're going to talk about emotional manipulation in love. We often think of emotional manipulation as shouting and aggression and rage, but that is not where it starts. It actually starts much more subtly than that. When I talk about emotional manipulation in relationships, I'm talking about a pattern of behaviors in which one person uses emotional pressure and sometimes fear to control another person in the relationship. So let's get into it. And no, one is sweetness is the most dangerous trap. Emotional manipulation in love doesn't start with threats. It starts with sweet words. Manipulators often say, "I love you so much. I can't live without you." Sounds romantic, but it's actually a form of hidden emotional binding. One person posted on Facebook, "He cried and threatened suicide if I left. How do I know he won't manipulate me? Here's how." He is manipulating you already. The threat of suicide is a classic example of emotional manipulation. The manipulator says, "If you leave me, something terrible will happen to me, so you have to stay with me." But the truth is, they want you to stay because they need you. They don't actually want to die. It's not about you. It's about them. Manipulators feel entitled to someone taking care of them. They feel entitled to your love and attention, and they will use any means necessary to get it. This could also look like over-investing in gifts or acts of service or other things that make you feel indebted to them. This is all manipulation. You have to understand that no one has the right to use emotional blackmail to force you to stay in a relationship. So watch out for this kind of emotional manipulation early on. You might think that you are falling in love, but really, you're just falling into a trap. No. 2. Excessive jealousy. Excessive jealousy is another red flag. In a healthy relationship, jealousy is normal. We all get a little jealous from time to time. But if your partner is excessively jealous, always calling you, demanding to know where you are and who you're with, then this is emotional manipulation. They may accuse you of flirting or cheating when there is no reason to believe that you are doing anything wrong. They may try to control your actions by making you feel guilty or ashamed for wanting to spend time apart. Maybe they tell you that your friends are bad people or your family doesn't like them. Whatever it is not okay. Your partner should trust you and respect your need for independence. If they can't do that, then this is emotional manipulation. 3. Extreme dependency. Extreme dependency is another big red flag. You may think that you're in a loving, caring relationship, but if your partner is extremely dependent on you for everyday tasks, this is not healthy. They may not be able to make decisions without you or do simple tasks without your help. This is not your responsibility. You are not responsible for their happiness or well-being. If they are too dependent on you, this is emotional manipulation. They are using you as a crutch, and they are not letting you go because they are afraid of being alone. This is not your job to fix them. If they can't function without you, this is a major red flag. Number 4. Lying and deception. Lying and deception are common tactics used by manipulators to control others. They may lie about small things or big things, and they may deceive you into doing what they want you to do. For example, they may lie about where they were or what they were doing, or they may deceive you into thinking that they are someone they are not. They may even lie to you about things that are not true, like saying they love you when they really don't mean it. Manipulators will lie and deceive to get what they want. They will lie to manipulate you into doing what they want you to do, or they may lie to make themselves look better. Either way, this is not healthy behavior. You cannot trust someone who lies to you. If they are lying to you now, they were probably lying to you before, and they will continue to lie to you in the future. Don't trust someone who lies to you. If they are lying to you now, they were probably lying to you before, and they will continue to lie to you in the future. 5. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of manipulation in which the target is deliberately misled and made to question their own sanity. A gaslighter will deny reality and make the other person doubt their own judgment. For example, the gaslighter may tell the other person that they are crazy, or that they are making up events that never happened. They may deny things that the other person knows are true and make them question their memory. This can be very confusing and frustrating for the target of gaslighting. They may start to doubt themselves and their own judgment. But it's important to remember that gaslighting is a form of manipulation, and it is not your fault. If someone is gaslighting you, it is not your fault. You are being manipulated by a skilled liar, and it is not your fault. No. 6. Punishment. Another tactic that manipulators use is punishment. They may punish you for not giving them what they want. For example, they may ignore you or give you the silent treatment or criticize you or put you down. They may even punish you for doing things that they don't like. For example, if you go out with your friends instead of spending time with them, they may punish you by giving you the silent treatment for days. This is not okay. You should never have to endure punishment for not doing what someone wants. If they punish you for not doing what they want, then this is emotional manipulation. 7. Constant negativity. Constant negativity is a tactic that manipulators use to wear you down over time, so they may be constantly negative about everything, and this can be very draining for the other person. The manipulator may say things like, "Nothing ever goes my way," or "Everyone is against me." They may complain all the time and never seem to be happy. This can be very frustrating and exhausting for the other person. You may find yourself constantly trying to cheer up the manipulator, but it never seems to work. They are always negative. This is emotional manipulation. Manipulators thrive on negative energy because it gives them power over the other person. 8. Fear. Fear is a powerful tool that manipulators use to control others. They may threaten to harm themselves if you try to leave the relationship. They may threaten to take away your children or to ruin your reputation. They may even threaten to physically harm you. Whatever the threat, it is meant to scare you and keep you in the relationship. But you have to remember that you are not to blame for their behavior. If someone is threatening you, it is not your fault. You are being manipulated, and it is not your fault. So there you have it, 8 ways that emotional manipulators operate. It's important to be aware of these tactics so that you can protect yourself from being manipulated. These tactics can be subtle and difficult to detect, but it's important to be aware of them so that you can protect yourself. Remember, no one has the right to treat you poorly or to control your decisions. If someone is emotionally manipulating you, it's time to move on. It's not easy, but it's important to prioritize your own mental health and well-being. You deserve to be in a relationship where you are treated with respect and dignity. Did you find this video helpful? Please let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to learn more about emotional manipulation, I've linked to some additional resources in the description below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.